Hello, Victoria. Jeremy here from Premier Pools and Spas. Thanks again for all the time you spent with me yesterday. Today, I was able to work on this design and clean it up. I had to make a few changes. The reason is because I'm trying to keep the decking at 400 square feet so you can see what the project would cost with 400 square feet of decking, 14 by 30 pool, and of course all the things that we've talked about, your pebble, your heater, obviously the stairs in the entryway, the way we had designed it. So all of that has stayed the same, but what I've done is I've had to shift the pool back towards the patio just a little bit, so that, basically if the further the pool is away from the house, the more decking we need to connect the pool to your existing patio. And in order to get 400 square feet to where it's kind of a practical solution where you can actually navigate where you need to go when you're out there, I had to shift the pool a little bit back towards that patio just a little bit. So I don't think that tree, where it's positioned that needs to come out, I don't think that tree is in the way at all anymore. But once again, we could lay out the project and I can paint the outline of the pool in your yard and we can see exactly where that pool is going to land based on this design. However, if you want me to push the pool back out further towards the I guess you can say towards that tree or kind of where we had it on our last call, then I'm happy to do that. Just keep in mind it's probably going to add some more decking to the proposal in order to get the decking the way you need it, to where it's going to be both functional and also look good while you're out there. So once again, I can easily change that, but really I just need you to get a price of the project and the context of that project. So, keep in mind, I can switch things around however we need to, but I really wanted to get you a proposal and a price. So I'm going to go ahead and review this design with you right now. Let's take a look. As you can see, we're looking at your design again. And once again, I did move the pool back towards the, close to the center of this patio, existing patio. Once again, I can move it back to where it was, but I wanted to show you what 400 square feet of decking would look like, which would require me to make it a usable solution, a usable, or something that looks good and that is also functional. I'd have to move the pool back towards the house just a little bit. Now, by moving the house back towards the house, or the pool back towards the house, it looks like we're moving away from that tree as well. I still recommend obviously removing that tree because we'd be through the root system, but it's very likely we could actually dig the entire project or start construction without the removal of the tree, and then the tree cutter can come in and do it after we've started. But obviously it's better to have that tree removed ahead of time. But I just want to show you that this is what it would look like if we move that pool back towards the house a little bit, so that we can get away with the minimum of the decking, which would be 400 square feet. You can see that a few things that I need to clean up there, but you get the gist of it. So let me, I'm going to go ahead and just change a couple things here, just to clean this up just a little bit, make that squared. Let's see, that is also correct. Good, just kind of looking through here. Awesome. Now this is the exposed beam. So what I've done is I dropped the elevation of the yard back to where it was, back to where I had it in the program before I had raised that elevation to show you what it would look like. So in the proposal itself, in the notes, it's going to show you a line item that says exposed beam. If you want to indeed have this beam of this pool exposed, instead of pulling the dirt up to it and grading that area, then you'll see that it does cost a little bit more for an exposed beam because we would have to at least stucco the outside of the pool. So it's a little bit more expensive. So you see that in the line item, but I would recommend just pulling the dirt up to it and gently sloping away towards the fence. And I think that is something that we can do. But once we get to the point where we're doing the backfill and everything, you can make that decision at that point as well. If you want to keep it as an exposed beam, we can do so. It would cost a little bit more money, or we can go ahead and grade and push the dirt up against the outside wall here, or what we could do is just go ahead and take all the dirt, push up against the wall and see what's left over, and kind of make an assessment there. But once again, the proposal that you have has a bunch of things in the notes. It's something you're definitely going to want to look at. You have a 3-foot walkway on the side of the pool. That's 1 foot of coping and 2 more feet of decking. So it equals 3 feet that you can walk down the side of the pool. And then, of course, the rest of it, all the decking is totaling 400 square feet, and that would include the overlay over your existing deck. So what we would do here is, if you want to build those steps to be, obviously, I'm just going to change the color so that they all match here. Let's go ahead and make that quick change. There we go. Currently used. Let's go down here because I've already used these colors. And and let's turn those boards. Those boards would be turned 90 degrees. There you go. So you could have steps in the front, and then, of course, let's see, select matching. There we go. Now everything's matching. There we go. So 3-foot ramp. You've got your stairs coming down. What you may want to do is, once again, these are all just options, just things to get your creativity, your creative juices flowing. We can take this railing, if you want to ask them to do it like this. This might be helpful, make you feel a little bit safer going down there. We can extend that railing like such, right about here. There we go. Pull that up. That would probably bring it all the way to the end. But once again, just making some last minute little tweaks here. But once again, the proposal itself is going to have all kinds of information in the notes that you're going to want to take a look at. And of course, I'm just a phone call away. So if you want to go ahead and talk about all those details, I'm here for you. Just give me a text and I'll call you right back. Or we can talk on Monday if you'd like. But hopefully this is helpful for you. 14 by 30 is the pool size. 2-foot shallow end, 5.5-foot deep end. You have a 4-foot bench on the end. This nice customized stairway here with the first step being out of the water and coated with travertine so that we don't have pebble exposed to the elements. And then everything under the water is going to be pebble. So hopefully this is a great explanation for you. But if I'm leaving something out or you need a little bit more clarification, just let me know. I'll be happy to help you out, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thanks so much.